What if Red Hood got a yellow lantern ring? Red Hood had always been driven by a burning anger and a desire for vengeance. He had lost everything to the criminal underworld, his family, his friends, his life as he knew it. He had dedicated himself to taking down the corrupt and the powerful, to making them pay for their crimes. But as he prowled the streets of Gotham, taking down one criminal after another, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was always one step behind. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was missing something, that there was more he could be doing. That was when he was approached by a strange figure. It was a being from another planet, a member of the Sinestro Corps. It offered him a ring that would give him the power to exact his revenge in ways he had never thought possible. Red Hood hesitated at first. He knew the reputation of the Sinestro Corps. They were a powerful and feared force, known for instilling fear in their enemies. But the being promised him that with the ring, he could make a real difference, that he could make the criminals of Gotham pay for their crimes in blood. And so, with a sense of determination, Red Hood accepted the ring. The moment the ring touched his finger, he felt a surge of power like nothing he had ever experienced before. He could feel the ring feeding off of his anger, his rage, amplifying it and making it stronger. He could feel himself becoming faster, stronger, more durable. He could fly, and he could create constructs of yellow energy with a thought. But more importantly, he could feel the ring giving him a new power, the power to instill fear in his enemies. He could see the terror in their eyes as he approached, and he knew that they would never forget him. And so, Red Hood took to the streets, a yellow blur in the night. He hunted down the criminals of Gotham, punishing them for their crimes in ways they could never have imagined. He became a force to be reckoned with, feared by all who dared to break the law. But as the days passed, Red Hood began to realize the true cost of the ring. He could feel himself becoming more and more consumed by anger, by hatred. He could feel himself becoming more violent, more aggressive. He could feel himself losing control. He also started to notice something else, something that made him uneasy. He could feel his own fear growing inside him. He could feel that the ring was feeding off of his fear of dying again. He knew that the ring was using his fear to control him and make him more powerful, but he didn't want to be controlled. He wanted to be in charge of his own destiny. But even as the darkness threatened to consume him, Red Hood refused to give up. He knew that the criminals of Gotham needed to be brought to justice, and he was the only one who could do it. He would not let the ring control him, he would control the ring. He started to train himself, to control his fear, to use the ring in a way that it would be beneficial for him and not to control him. He found allies, other members of the Sinestro Corps who had been able to overcome their fear and control the ring. He learned from them, and he became even more powerful. As he continued to fight crime and bring criminals to justice, he started to gain a reputation as one of the most feared and respected figures in Gotham City. He soon caught the attention of Batman, who was intrigued by the new vigilante's methods and powers. As Red Hood's reputation grew, so did the concern of Batman. He knew that Red Hood's methods were brutal and that he was becoming more and more consumed by anger and hatred. He feared that the ring had taken control of Red Hood and was leading him down a dangerous path. One night, as Red Hood was taking down a group of criminals, Batman appeared on the scene, determined to put a stop to his methods. "Red Hood, stop this now," Batman said firmly. "The ring has taken control of you, it's turning you into something you're not." "You don't understand, Batman," Red Hood replied, his voice full of anger. "I need this power, I need the ring. It's the only way to make them pay for what they've done." "No, it's not," Batman replied. "There are other ways, better ways. I can help you, but you have to give up the ring." Red Hood's response was to charge at Batman with his constructs, ready for the fight. The two battled fiercely, with Red Hood using his powers to create constructs and shoot beams of yellow energy, while Batman used his own skills and gadgets to fight back. Despite Red Hood's power, Batman was able to dodge and evade his attacks and counter with his own. Red Hood's constructs were no match for Batman's gadgets and his own fighting skills. Finally, after a grueling fight, Batman was able to disarm Red Hood, taking the ring from him. As he looked into Red Hood's eyes, he could see the anger and hatred slowly dissipating, replaced by a sense of clarity and understanding. "You were right, Batman," Red Hood said, panting and bruised. "The ring was controlling me. But I know I can control it, I can use it for good," Red Hood continued. I've seen how powerful it can be, and I know that with the right mindset and discipline, I can use it to protect the innocent and bring criminals to justice. Batman was hesitant at first, but he could see the determination in Red Hood's eyes, and he knew that he truly believed in what he was saying. So, he handed the ring back to Red Hood and agreed to help him learn how to control it. Red Hood began a rigorous training regimen, both physically and mentally. He worked to strengthen his willpower and control his emotions so that the ring would not be able to manipulate him. He also trained with Batman, learning how to use his powers in new ways and how to work with a partner. Red Hood's training was intense, but it paid off. He was able to control his emotions and use his powers in ways he never thought possible. He was able to create more complex constructs, fly faster, and shoot beams of yellow energy with greater accuracy. He also began to work with other members of the Sinestro Corps, learning from their experiences and sharing his own. He found that he was not alone in his struggle to control the ring, and that by working together, they could achieve great things. Red Hood's relationship with Batman also improved, and the two of them formed a strong partnership. They worked together to take down some of Gotham's most dangerous criminals, and Red Hood was able to use his powers to protect the innocent in ways that Batman never could. Their teamwork was not limited to Gotham City, they also joined forces with other heroes from the Justice League and the other Lantern Corps to fight against powerful threats that endanger the whole planet. Red Hood's reputation changed. He was no longer known as the feared vigilante, but as a hero. He was able to use his powers to protect the innocent and bring criminals to justice, all while keeping his emotions in check. He was respected and admired by the people of Gotham, and he was proud to be able to make a real difference in the city. Red Hood also realized that the Sinestro Corps ring could be used for more than just fighting crime. He started to use his powers to help people in need, using his constructs to build houses for the homeless, to repair the city's infrastructure, and to provide aid during natural disasters. He became a symbol of hope for the people of Gotham, and his actions inspired others to do good in the city. As time passed, Red Hood's control over the ring became stronger, and he was able to use it in ways he never thought possible. He was able to create constructs that could last for days, and he could fly at faster speeds. He was able to harness the power of the ring to create a personal shield that protected him from harm, and he could also create beams of yellow energy that could be used for healing. Red Hood's ultimate goal was to make the Sinestro Corps ring a force for good, to prove that it could be used for more than just instilling fear in others. He wanted to show that with the right mindset and discipline, anyone could control the ring and use it to make the world a better place. Red Hood's journey wasn't easy, it was filled with challenges and obstacles, but he never gave up. He never forgot his mission to bring justice to the guilty and protect the innocent. He never forgot the lessons he learned about the power of fear and how to overcome it. He never lost sight of the goal of using the ring for good, and he never wavered in his determination to be a true hero. Red Hood's legacy lived on as he mentored and trained other individuals who also wanted to use the ring for good. Together, they formed a new team of Sinestro Corps members who followed in Red Hood's footsteps, using their powers to help others and make the world a better place. Red Hood's actions and leadership had a ripple effect in the galaxy, as the Sinestro Corps reputation changed from an organization of fear to one of hope. The ring that once symbolized fear and control now symbolized courage and self-control. Red Hood's story became a legend, a tale of a man who once walked the path of darkness but found redemption through the power of will and determination. He showed that with the right mindset and discipline, anyone could control the ring and use it for good. He proved that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, and that fear can be overcome.